Santa Clara University sits in the heart of Silicon Valley, the world's most innovative and entrepreneurial region of the world. Our beautiful campus is home to the historic Mission Santa Clara Diocese and our namesake. Santa Clara is ranked amongst the top 15% of national universities by U.S. News and World Reports. With undergraduate programs in the arts, sciences, business and engineering, and graduate programs in 6 disciplines, the curriculum blends high-tech innovation with social consciousness. As the first institution of higher learning in California, we have long believed that the best education is one with the whole person in mind: heart, mind, body, and spirit. Santa Clara provides an education that is distinctively Jesuit and Catholic. Drawing on the best of these traditions, an SCU education helps you identify your values and integrates them with your developing knowledge and skills. Hands-on, experiential, and community-based learning across the curriculum will prepare you to address the urgent issues of our time. At Santa Clara, you are not a number. You are an individual who will be encouraged to be and do your best. Your background and experiences are not only valued, but essential to creating a community determined to make the future brighter and our world better. To be a Bronco means you will join a community dedicated to building a more just, humane, and sustainable world. We invite you to learn more.
One of the biggest advantages of a Santa Clara education is our location. As the Jesuit University in Silicon Valley, Santa Clara provides unparalleled opportunities for students to explore, create, innovate, and succeed in a region known for its great diversity and explosive growth. More than a place, Silicon Valley is a mindset. As a hub of innovation and entrepreneurship, it has the largest concentration of science and technology-related companies and unique opportunities for internships and careers. Students from all disciplines can gain hands-on experience and earn positions with companies from startups to Fortune 500s. Let me throw some stats at you. About 80% of our students do at least one internship before they graduate. This lays a great groundwork for our students because about 90% of our graduating class receive full-time employment or enroll in graduate school within 6 months of graduating. We're also in the top 1% of salary for students early in their careers. Please feel free to check out our website for the most up-to-date student accolades.
Hey everybody, AJ Williams here, Director of Transfer, Athletic and International Admission at Santa Clara University, here to discuss the size of universities and what you should be thinking about as you're looking at different schools. As someone who's been in this field for almost 18 years, really, regardless of whatever list you're looking at or rankings of schools, in my opinion, universities really fall into one of 3 categories. And I like to talk about those categories by size, because I think for you all as students and parents, it's more tangible that way. And so on one end of the spectrum, you have your traditional liberal arts colleges, which are going to be some of the smaller schools and institutions that you'll run into, usually around the size of a high school or smaller. So we're talking about anywhere from 1,000 to 1,500, maybe 3,000 students, or a little bit larger. All the benefits that come with an environment that small: access, right? Access to the people and opportunities that matter during your time at school. So you'll see things like smaller class sizes, smaller student to faculty ratios. Parents, you'll see those higher ROI metrics, right? Return on investment metrics. So retention rates are usually higher at smaller institutions, 4-year grad rates, things like that. Some constraints to universities or institutions that small: resources. As we're at a large R1 research institution, you might have 15 different majors of biology from which to choose. At a small liberal arts college, you'll have a bio major with different areas of emphasis, maybe a business major, but not a business school. Socially, 1,500 students, 1,000 students, the size of a high school, feel a little bit snug to some folks, right? Some students are looking forward to a college experience that's larger than their high school. On the other side of the spectrum, you have much larger institutions, which are usually much larger because they're there for the public. Here in California, we have the UC and the CSU systems. Every state pretty much has a state school system. And so, again, because those institutions are there for the public, designed and oriented for the public, they're more accessible, but also larger, right? And so you'll start seeing campuses in the 20, 30, 40, 50 on up, thousands of students. The largest school I've heard of, during my time in this field, University of Toronto out in Canada, 84,000 students, right? So, but in terms of sort of the school atmosphere at a university like that, the sort of the big sports, rah-rah, big football games, that kind of thing, that's what you'll find at larger institutions. And so a different aspect. Small schools on one end, large schools on the other. Schools like Santa Clara kind of fall in the middle of all that, right? We are a medium-sized institution. And so to me, a medium-sized institution is anywhere north of a total student population of 5,000 or 7,000 and south of 20,000. And so at Santa Clara, we are about a shade under 6,000 undergraduate at 5,800, about 3,100 graduate students, but we're limited with our grad offerings, only have 6 graduate programs. Again, we're in the Bay Area, we're in the Silicon Valley. The majority of our graduate students are working professionals in the area who take classes either early in the morning or in the evening. What that translates to at the undergrad level is a very undergrad-centric experience with every class taught by a professor, average class size of 21, student to faculty ratio of 10 to 1. And so that's really the kind of academic environment you find in schools half our size, right? Those traditional liberal arts colleges. And so population-wise, in terms of the social aspect, medium, in terms of the academic experience here, smaller. And so that, coupled with the speed of things here, right, we're on the quarter system, really kind of plays into why we have some of those strong ROI metrics that we see. And so big picture, no matter where you end up, sort of a general rule in higher ed that 4 classes makes you a full-time college student. On the semester system, you take about 8 classes in the academic year. On the quarter system, in the same amount of time, but at a quicker timetable, you take at least 12. And so things move quickly here. The benefit to that, in my opinion, is that you're able to get the classes that you need for your general ed or the core, the basics that everybody has to take for your major, for a minor, for a second major or minor. You can get all that done. And so I think, again, the size and the speed of things at Santa Clara play into the fact that we have one of the higher retention rates in the country, meaning continuation from first to second year, 95%, and one of the higher 4-year graduation rates in the country at 88%. And that's a 4-year grad rate, not a 6-year grad rate. And so folks come in, they figure things out, they're pretty productive, they get out on time, and they're even more productive.
Excited to talk to you about the opportunities that exist here living in Silicon Valley. We offer well over 75 different majors. I encourage each and every one of you to go check out the details on our website to find out more about each specific major. But we do offer 3 different schools to consider here: the School of Arts and Science, the School of Business, and the School of Engineering. Right now in the School of Arts and Sciences, communications, counseling psychology, political science tend to be the most popular draws amongst the generation at this moment. The School of Business offers a whole bunch of other majors as well, but we offer you accounting, finance, marketing, OMIS, all those things, and right now accounting and finance tend to be hot majors. The School of Engineering, standalone, amazing program as well, offers you computer science, engineering, civil, mechanical, all that stuff, but definitely civil, mechanical, biomedical engineering, and because of this location, computer science are the big draws. So go out there, look at what you want to do, and explore the life that you want to lead here in Silicon Valley.
At Santa Clara, we aim to educate citizens and leaders of competence, conscience, and compassion, and cultivate knowledge and faith to build a more humane, just, and sustainable world. Because of our Jesuit Catholic heritage, everyone is welcome in our community. It is our diversity of backgrounds, perspectives, and faiths that create vibrancy and reflects the world around us. Jesuit values guide our commitment to educate the whole person, mind, body, and spirit. Our faculty and campus community accompany students in their academics, vocational, spiritual, and identity formations. Academic excellence is evident through research, experiential learning, and our core curriculum, which encourages students to question, discern, and seek truth. The Jesuit philosophy of education is humanistic and leads students towards an informed and ethical engagement with the world. Whether through community-placed learning, classes that speak to habits of mind and heart, or reflect on complex topics, students will be challenged to understand and improve the world around them. Santa Clara embodies a culture of service and social justice. We work with and for others to build a more humane, just, and sustainable world. It is through service and engagement in our local and global communities that students learn to build a community and understanding. At Santa Clara, students are encouraged to take action around the world's greatest needs with entrepreneurial innovations, equitable and just decision-making, and safe and healthy environment development. It is this comprehensive and creative, humanistic approach of education that nurtures the next generation of citizens and leaders. We invite you to come visit. See for yourself our commitment to educate the whole person, how we complement Silicon Valley's innovation, and meet students, faculty, and staff who are committed to making the world a more humane, just, and sustainable place.